guys, my name is Alice and I'm an urban gardener. Welcome to my channel, and today I'm joined by two other fabulous co-hosts. You can say your names.
Hi, my name is Zawadi.
Hi, my name is Amani.
And we are the hosts of
Gardenology Kids Club,
a gardening club for
children.
Fantastic. So today we are going to take you through real quick how to eliminate your kitchen waste, right? So a useful way of getting rid of your kitchen waste. Okay, so and this process is called composting, right? And you just need a little bit of materials and you're good to go. Okay, so the very first thing we need is what? A bucket, right? So we're going to do our composting in this bucket. Just an ordinary bucket like this. Used to have, I think, paint or something. So just a bucket like this, and then we need two types of materials for our compost. What are they?
brown matter and green matter.
Okay, so what is brown matter and what is green matter?
Brown matter is straw, dried up leaves, carton boxes, and old newspapers.
Okay, and what is green matter?
Your kitchen waste.
Your kitchen waste, right?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So brown matter is a source of carbon and green matter is a source of nitrogen, right?
Yes.
So let's get going. So we start with our brown matter.
Our brown matter is straw.
So we're using straw. We start with that. You can also put your, if it is an old carton box, you need to shred it up, put it here, or the old newspapers, you also shred those up. Then you soak them in some water so that it can kickstart the composting process real quick. And then the next thing that you put is your green matter. But because we actually don't have any spare green matter for this video, all our compost is actually in a bin that is ongoing here. So we're just using some leaves for demonstration purposes. So that's what goes in next. And then the next layer is another layer of brown matter. So picture this. Yeah, so you keep doing it that way. So picture this, you have your bin in the kitchen, you start with your brown matter at the base, and maybe you have a little bit of green matter, you put that, and then you put another layer of brown matter, and as you're going processing stuff in the kitchen, you just keep disposing it in that way, right? So you keep remembering to put in brown matter and green matter in alteration, right?
Yes.
And then most of your green matter will be wet in itself, but if your compost is too dry, meaning if you go through it like this and then it's really, really dry, you need to keep it moist, so you put a little bit of water. But from my experience, what I found is most of the time you're using peels from fruits or from vegetables. You wash them, so when you put them in here, they come in with a little bit of water, and that moisture is normally enough for this type of a scenario. And so you rarely have to add any water, and even as it's breaking down, it continues to get moist, and also because of the temperature and what have you, right?
Yes.
So basically that is about it. So just to show you ours, so ours has been going for quite a bit, so you can see it's decomposing. I don't know whether you can see from there. So one of the things that you can do, like today what I've done is I've run some water through it. So the bucket, sorry, I forgot to mention that the bucket needs holes at the bottom for aeration, for oxygen to supply to run through the system. So I ran through some water here because I wanted to collect some compost tea. So there you go, right? So this is yummy food for my plants. So I'll be feeding this to my house plants, and yeah, and there you go. It's just as simple as that. Actually, it's not as complicated as you may think. So what do you not put in your compost?
You don't put eggs.
Yeah, eggs. Meat.
Cooked food.
Right. Milk, right? And why?
Because it will attract rodents.
Yeah, so it's not to say that these foods don't decompose, but avoid putting milk, meat, or cooked food, because cooked food has oil, and oil takes long to break down, right? And you want your process to go fast, and you want to produce a good product. So the smell of meat as it's rotting, or bones, or milk, is gonna attract things like rats, which you don't want, right? So those ones, toss them out with the other garbage that goes, either with the garbage collectors or to the incinerator. We also don't put eggs because, or rather eggshells, because eggshells take they take longer to decompose, and eggshells are actually good to use on their own. We'll do another video on how to use eggshells, but those are really good to crush up, put in the blender, and feed them to your tomatoes or your strawberries or your other fruiting plants, as a different composition altogether, right? So there you go, an easy step to compost, right? Composting at home. Isn't that easy?
Yes.
Can children do it?
Yes.
Would you recommend them to do it?
Yes.
Okay, give them a challenge.
We challenge you to make your own compost and then write a book about it, like record everything that's happening. And then you can on the cover you say my compost diary. So you record everything till it's finished, till you have your compost.
Yes. Yeah, that's a great challenge, isn't it?
Yes.
So let's get composting. Thank you for coming. It's a wrap.